Oh, hello YouTube. Today on the Naughty Librarian, I'm bringing you a little book haul. I have been getting some books recently, and mainly because it was my birthday, so I did get some books for my birthday, and I also bought myself a couple of books for my birthday because your girl likes to do that. Anyway, let's go over some few books that I've gotten recently that I am super excited about. First things first, I have Girls Before Earls by Anna Bennett. And I recently read something by Anna Bennett just over like Christmas, and I really liked it. It was a little novella, so I was like, oh, let's read more stuff from Anna Bennett. I'm way into it. And this book just came out. It's the first in a new series. It literally just came out, and I was like, yes, I need this. Perfect timing. We're following Hazel. She is a young woman, and she had a rough childhood. The only thing that really got her through it was having a tough skin and her love of books. So already, bookish lady, like her. And now, this coastal, like, kind of seaside town, she has finally, achieved her dream, which is opening a school for girls. Thing is, she has to find a bunch of wealthy people to send their daughters there and pay her a bunch of money so she can use the leftover money to, help some of the less fortunate girls also come to the school and get a good education. So, she's trying her best here. The one thing she's got going for her is, like, she has a great reputation. So she's like, come here, wealthy parents, bring me your daughters. Enter Gabriel, the Earl of Bladington, and he shows up, and he is like a rake, of course, because they're all rakes, and he's like, listen, like, ever since I got this teenage girl as my ward, my life has been hell. Like, take her, please. So obviously, I think he might be the problem in this situation. Mind you, in the blurb, they keep calling him Blade. I mean, he's the Earl of Bladington, but, like, did they just call him Blade the whole time? Like, I'm kind of into it. Like, what up, hot boy name? And so anyway, he's like, hey, take my ward, please. And Hazel's like, okay, I'll take your ward, but only under certain circumstances. One, you gotta pay a bunch of money. Two, you have to visit her like every other week, because obviously I feel like you are the problem here. So he's like, fine, I'll agree. And enemies to lovers, kind of, they bicker a lot, but then, bickering turns into, hey, whoops, my top fell off, that kind of situation, and I love that. So it's gonna have this beautiful, like, seaside town. It's gonna have a bookish, stern, kind of, like, headstrong leading lady, love her, and then a guy who's gonna get his ass handed to him, and I'm, like, also here for that, too. So hopefully this is gonna be amazing. I have wanting to read more stuff by Anna Bennett, so fingers crossed this is gonna be really good. I also picked up Monroe by Kresley Cole. Can you believe it's finally here? Like, holy shit, this book, it's been probably 5 years of, like, talk of this book coming out, and it still hadn't come out, and now it's finally here. This is the latest book in the Immortals After Dark series, which is, like, classic paranormal romance. Like, if you don't know where to start with paranormal romance, look up Kresley Cole's Immortals After Dark series. You cannot go wrong. It's pretty much all great. So we're following Monroe, right? And he is a Scottish werewolf. And he was tortured by these warlocks, right? And he finally breaks free and he finds his mate. Yay! Oh shit, his mate died like immediately. Not good. So he's been like tormented since. Eventually, he finds out, hey, time travel's a thing. I don't like time travel stories, but, like, I'm gonna give this the benefit of the doubt because it's Kresley Cole. So he's like, I got it. I'm gonna go back in time. I'm gonna grab Ren before she dies, yank her back to the present. Hey, got my mate again. Cool, good stuff. Problems with this is that, hey, she doesn't know you, bro. So he's like, okay, well, first I gotta convince her to like me, and then she's a human, so I have to figure out how to make her, like, not so breakable and dieable. So, I mean, there's problems they have to overcome as a couple, and I don't know. I don't really even care, frankly. Whatever it was about, I was going to read it because Kresley Cole, I have been waiting 5 years for another Kresley Cole book, and I finally have one. So yes, super excited for this. I also got a copy of Jade City by Fonda Lee, and this was sent to me by my friend Christine for my birthday. I'm very excited about it. And here's the thing with Jade City. It's like a book that I very much want to read, and I don't actually know what it's about. I just see it everywhere, and I know so many people love it, and, like, I see it, I don't know why it gives me, like, Wizard of Oz vibes. It probably has nothing to do with that, but like I'm obsessed with it and I just want to read it so bad. And finally I have it, and honestly, I still kind of don't know what it's about. And like the blurb on the back is really unhelpful. It just says they're basically, there's these honorable green bone warriors, and they use like magical jade, and it enhanced their abilities, and they defended their island home from like foreign invasion, right? Now the war's over, and a long time has gone by, and there's other people now coming to this like, you know, island, and they're trying to gain control. And we're following like these 4 siblings of a powerful family, and they're trying to like prepare for battle because like the peace between the clans is about to break. So shit's gonna go down basically. And I already have book 2 of this series because got it at a used bookstore on sale. So I have put the cart in front of the horse a little bit. However, I do really want to read this, and my friend nailed it. Perfect pick for my birthday. Thank you very much, Christine. You're the best. Also for my birthday from Bethany over at Beautifully Bookish Bethany, I got Meet Cute Club by Jack Harbon, and I have been wanting to read this quite a bit. I think it's going to be, you know, cute, as the title says. This is Jordan and Rex. So Jordan, right? Jordan loves romance novels, and I'm like, okay, same. And he has this book club called the Meet Cute Book Club, and he, you know, they read romance novels. However, like the book club is kind of fizzling, and enter Rex. Rex works at his favorite bookstore, and he is kind of a jerk. Like, he makes fun of him for reading romance. We've all been there, so don't like that immediately. But Jordan's like, well, my book club is dying. I can't like afford to turn away someone who wants to join it. So like he lets Rex in, and then they kind of like team up to save the book club with sexy results. So I love that. It's a book about smutty books. What's not to be excited about for that? I also appreciate the fact this is a male-male romance written by a male author, so I think that is important, and I am excited to read it. I think it's going to be cute and adorable, and like I did kind of skim for a minute, and I was like, oh, there's some smutty bits too, so I am very excited. Also for my birthday, from my friend Joyce, I got Not the Witch You Wed by April Asher, and this one just came out. I'm very excited. So excited to read this. Thank you very much. So this is Violet and Lincoln, right? Violet, she's a witch. She doesn't have any magic though. She's got problems. And then you have Lincoln, and he's a werewolf. And like there's these weird arcane magical laws that say you have to find a mate. And they're like, hey, listen, let's fake it till we make it, so to speak. So they used to date a long time ago. There was like animosity, but they both need to fake date someone to get around these little arcane laws, blah, 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 blah. They fall in love for real. And also she gets her magic back somehow. I don't know how. Maybe the dick is that good. I'm not sure how this happens, but I am excited for this. It's a witch and a werewolf, fake dating, magical rom-com zaniness ensues. And I'm just obsessed. Like, I think it's gonna be so fun. Like, I want a nice paranormal romance romp, you know? Let's have a funny rom-com paranormal romance. Why can't it be both, you know? And yes, this just came out, and I'm very excited to read it. So yay! Good thing I had my birthday. I got it just in the nick of time. I also got a copy of Danger's Kiss by Glynis Campbell. And my friend Catherine sent this to me for my birthday, so thank you very much, Catherine. However, I have no idea what this is about, because like I was on the back of the book and I was like, okay, blurb, and then I realized it's literally just about the author. This is like the author page. So I was like, oh shit, what is this about? And I was like, maybe like the blurb is in the book, and I looked through the whole book and they just have a second about the author page. Like, how much info do I need about them? So I have no idea what this is about. There's no blurb anywhere. I know this is like medieval outlaws, so it's a Highlander it's a medieval Scotland Highlander romance, and there's some outlaws. I have no idea what this is about. It's also probably just like a blurry, bright ass mess on the camera, but I need to figure out what this is about. Although I just saw someone like wiggle their eyebrows. "'Tis for taxes," someone says, and I'm like, oh, there's taxes in this? Okay. I really don't know what this is about. I have no idea. But medieval Scotland and outlaws and smutty bits. There you go. I also picked up a copy of Real Easy by Marie Rukowski, and I just love Marie Rukowski. Like, it's kind of an auto-by-author for me, so I definitely had to get this. And this is actually a departure from other Rukowski books because most of those ones have been like kind of YA or NA fantasy stories. This one is a full-on adult kind of murder mystery thriller. So very, very different type of idea here. So this one kind of takes place in like the late 90s, early 2000s, and it's involving exotic dancers. And one day, this dancer, Samantha, she offers a ride to one of the new dancers, and then I think that neither of them are ever seen again. It's like a murder mystery. I think one of them is murdered and the other one's missing. So this other dancer at the club, Georgia, is helping Holly, a detective, kind of try to figure out what happened, see if they can like find the missing person, etc., etc. So a lot of this is also about kind of like a seedier kind of world. It's a lot of like feminist theory here because I feel like a lot of this is going to be very focused on the female experience in a world where men can obviously hurt them very easily. So I am excited to read this. I love Rukowski. I think she's a great author. Auto-buy, needed to have it. And I got it. All right, so those are just like a few little books I got recently, mainly for my birthday, and some I bought myself. And I'm excited for them. I really am. Thank you to my friends who got me books for my birthday. I really appreciate it. Let me know in the comments down below, what's a book that is totally on your wish list right now? Like a book you're like, oh man, I wish someone would buy this for me. What is it? Let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like. And if you want to see more videos, make sure you subscribe. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye!